Hey there, passengers! We are the DeRailers, and here are your hosts.
I am Ripken.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm always the caboose goobs. Good evening, passengers, and welcome aboard the DeRailment train. Our first stop tonight is going to be in memory of Adam West, and the stops from there are very much unknown, folks. Enjoy the ride.
All aboard! Time for derailment! So Adam West.
Adam West.
Very sad news.
Tears.
Obviously remembered for his go at the role of Batman, and if you're watching the video, as you can see, we are all
Batman.
dressed
we're all
in
decked
Batman
in Batman today, in memory of our dear friend Adam West, and not just Batman.
No, so much other stuff.
Of course, you know, I'm a big Family Guy fan, so Mayor Adam West.
Yes, he's definitely the mayor of Quahog City.
Hysterical. But Jenny Bean, I know you personally are a big fan of the actual, the Batman series, which, admittedly, I haven't watched too much of.
It's so campy and so amazing. The slapstick in that.
Yeah.
It's definitely meant to be more of a comedic feature, it seems. One of the more popular scenes, of course, is out of the movie where he's running with the bomb.
Yes.
And he has no idea what to, and there's a nun, and there's some school children.
Yeah, he doesn't know where to throw it.
That's it. But man,
and the shark repellent, too.
The shark repellent.
Robin, pass me the shark repellent. Or the bat shark repellent.
You cannot get a better comic book adaptation.
That's it.
Than that, because back in the day, the old school comic books, they actually had those sound effects popping up.
Bam, pow.
I love how the show added a sound effect that was almost completely not related.
It's just funny though.
The biff was
I don't know. That's where my love for campy stuff came from. Was Batman. I grew up watching that, so this hits me hard, man.
You'd be holding on to the next episode, too, same bat time, same bat channel.
I mean, granted, we're watching it on reruns.
Oh, yeah, we weren't alive when it came out.
We're not that old, okay, but, my dad was, so every time it was on reruns, man, that's what we'd watch. I still, to this day, I was so upset when I didn't get that box set when they released it, right? I was like, oh, I want that so bad, but it was, pricey. But, man, it's so good. I have the movie, and I still watch it. Yeah. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world.
The bat dance.
We should actually show that to Zim tomorrow, just to watch it in Adam West's memory.
Everybody has their own, when they hear Batman, what they think of. I think of Adam West.
Yeah.
That was my Batman. I don't know, some people our age think of, 90s animated,
Michael Keaton,
right?
Or the 90s animated.
Some people, when they hear Batman, that's what
Kevin
they think
Conroy.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Oh, so good. But, I mean, I don't know. For me, when I hear Batman, I instantly picture, Adam West.
I have a quick Adam West story to tell.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
I actually met him when I was a kid.
Yeah,
we were
crazy,
at the...
right?
Canada National or CNE exhibition.
CNE.
It's known as the X now in Toronto.
Yep.
And it's a big week-long fair at the end of August, and people love going there. But they used to get celebrities. I'm sure they still do now, but they used to have celebrities there and
I've never been
show up and everything.
They would always have the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had the Batmobile there, and Adam West and Burt Ward just happened to be there as well.
Awesome.
And I got my picture taken in the Batmobile. Both of them, they're full
so cool.
Full get
Burt Ward played Robin.
Yeah, sorry.
You didn't know, you shouldn't be listening.
It's
I'm
true.
sorry.
It's true.
Or watching.
Yeah, they were both in there, and I remember the picture. My mom got it framed. It was a big, huge picture. And then in the corner, there was a little picture of Burt Ward autographed as well. Because he was giving out little not 8x, just little tiny pictures.
Wallet-sized
pictures,
wallet-sized autograph picture of Burt Ward. I think I would.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially back in, those guys were my heroes, and they still are my heroes. Adam West will always be Batman to me, but I need to see when Mom still has that picture so I can get my hands on it. My grubby chicken tenders.
What is more campy? No, you know what? I already know the answer. I'll ask the question anyway, but it's obviously going to be Batman. Adam West Batman or the original, and I'm talking original, Captain America movie, or the original Punisher movie, Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, God.
These are campy movies. Punisher not as campy as just kind of not a great
Yeah.
representation of the character.
I actually haven't seen the first Punisher movie.
No, oh
Dolph
my
Lundgren.
goodness, you'd be in for a treat.
Is it
especially
worse
if you're-
than He-Man the movie?
Oh
it's
boy,
so
Dolph Lundgren was
bad.
killing it back then, was he not?
That's where Courtney Cox got her
which is
debut.
crazy because she's
Oh,
horrible in that
man.
movie.
Jeez.
Oh, since when does He-Man
Wait,
use
I
a
know,
brush?
what did she play?
She was like the love interest, the chick,
Oh,
and like the real
I don't know if it was a
world,
love interest,
Well,
but
like
someone
the
who like got
girl.
into Eternia,
Yeah.
like
that's weird.
or whenever
Okay.
he came. Didn't He-Man go to the real world?
yeah,
I
he
think
did,
that's
and he was using laser
'Cause he was
guns
going
and
to,
not a
like,
sword.
save her. I
Skeletor
didn't
looks so
remember.
weird.
Oh, the movie's just goddamn terrible.
Yeah.
We watched it one day all
He-Man's,
together.
He-Man's due for a nice little
But you know what? At the same
No
time,
Holds
I'm like,
Barred
please
is due
don't.
for a remake.
Oh,
Don't.
jeez.
Just
Let's
stop
not.
remaking things. Don't.
Well, Hollywood is
He-Man,
out of
like-
ideas.
Well, I know, but like, come on, He-Man, like, you can't do much with that besides what it is. So just.
I
leave
saw
it
like a
alone.
fan-made like project, like a trailer for it, and it looked fucking amazing.
I think they could.
That's
And
true.
speaking of that, I actually heard a fan-made project is becoming a real movie.
Oh, that's epic.
And I don't. You might be happy to hear about this if you haven't heard about it. It is a project based on Harry Potter's Voldemort.
Oh, really?
Someone made a fan picture about the starts of the
Oh, like the
Voldemort,
beginning
just
of
about the
Voldemort?
prequel of
That's cool.
Voldemort.
How he turns
That's
into Michael
the dude.
Jackson?
And yeah, like basically,
Stop.
I guess.
No, but like, dude, that's a really crazy story because in Harry Potter they touch on like a lot of that, so it'd be really interesting, and they'd make a killing better than that Fantastic Beasts movie.
So,
Not that I watched it, but
oh,
crap.
yeah, there's another one
But
coming
yeah,
out
that's
too.
awesome though.
Yeah, so that
Nice,
was a
I'm down
fan-made
with that.
picture. I never actually watched the fan-made picture. I'm
I
sure you can
wonder
find it on
If
YouTube.
they will call it Voldemort or if they'll call it He Who Cannot Be Named.
Oh,
Or maybe
Can't
they'll
be
call
sued
it
if
like
you call it
Tom
that.
Riddle.
I think their
Well, I
worst.
mean, if
I
they're
think their
actually
worst
gonna
option
make
would
a
be to
real-
call it both
Yeah.
Voldemort, and then the
He Who
subtitle.
Cannot Be Named.
It's just like, well,
Voldemort,
you-
dead
you-
and loving it.
Well, you just.
Where's the soul?
Oh man!
That was a musical.
Great. Now we're.
I got no
Amazing.
nose to hold me down.
But he could
Now we're
never
gonna-
plug it. So like at this, because he's got like the nose hole.
Yes.
Oh yeah, if someone farts
Yeah,
around
exactly.
Voldemort, he's smelling that shit.
He's fucked. Like,
Oh God!
Plug your nose, man. I can't.
Jesus.
What's the spell to kill someone?
I can't say it. I'll kill you, man. No way.
True.
Yep.
You're horrible for the listeners right
I'm
now.
sorry, listeners, but if you like Harry Potter, you understand why I can't say
Expecto
this.
Borealis.
She's right.
That's nothing at all. But congratulations.
That
Maybe
gives
there goes
people
your
expected
morals.
morals, yeah.
See you later, morals.
Oculus
If you're listening to this, you have no morals, and
Good
thank
one.
you.
I like that one. That's good. Calvin knew one, and he's seen less Harry Potter.
Which
than
one did
me.
you just say?
Oculus Reparo.
Fix your
Oh,
glasses,
yeah,
Joe. The
there
most
you go.
important one we all need to
Obviously,
know.
obviously it's
Yeah.
an important one.
We all need that one.
It is an important
Oh,
one.
Harry Potter's freaking epic.
Yeah. And then
I'm a big fan.
just touching back quickly on the Batman,
I was trying not to
the
cry.
Adam West. I know, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we should all do
But
a cheers for
I just,
Mr. Adam
oh,
West.
Mr. Adam West. To Mr. Adam West, to his memory, yes.
I'm very sad.
But I knew obviously touching on Adam West, we'd eventually touch on Batman. And I just want to say, I think it's crazy how Batman has started as something that was the show in the '60s with
Yeah.
Adam West and
Well,
Burt
Detective Comics, too.
and yes, and you know, something that was just more funny than action packed to the dark, brooding
Yeah.
Batman who
Yeah.
straight up murders people with no remorse, unlike his comic book counterpart. And I just think
He was the
it's weird
light
how-
side of Batman, that's for sure.
That is for sure, right? Like literally.
And that's he always said something like that. Like he always wanted to be like I can't remember what he called himself, but something. I don't know. He was always like the happy Batman. That's what he would say. Like, I'm the like good. I'm like the happy version.
Bat Happy Man.
No, I can't. It's pissing me off. I can't remember it. But
It's true.
I don't
Though.
know my
He
phone.
really was.
We really do our research on this show, if you haven't
Oh,
noticed.
come on.
And yet somehow, even being the happy Batman, he was darker than George Clooney ever will be.
Those nipples, man.
All about the nipples. That's what caused.
Joel Schumacher loved his bat nipples,
Yeah.
bro.
He did.
Just and not only that, the bat butt. Every time they were putting a suit on, there was
the
always a
butt.
bat butt turnaround.
Even with Robin or anyone else.
Yeah,
All,
all of
the
them.
butts.
Yeah,
All about the booties.
those were terrible movies.
Booty, rocking all the time.
Batman everywhere.
And then shout out to Miles of the Best Darn Diddly podcast, because I'm going to drop some Simpsons knowledge on you really quick. Adam West obviously has appeared in The Simpsons a few times as himself, as Batman. I love that part where they're in like the wax museum, and they're sitting there, but then it's like it's really them.
Awesome.
And then Batman ripoffs. How many Batman ripoffs have you ever seen? And then going back to Simpsons, I immediately, when I think of like the old campy Batman, I think Radioactive Man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Rainier Wolfcastle.
Yeah.
So it's like taking Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman and Robin, and mixing him with Adam West, and now you've got Radioactive Man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Actually, it made dollars.
Yeah.
Up an atom.
And like totally like Fall Out Boys, like totally
he's the Burt Ward for sure. Yeah. Jiminy Killikers.
Fucking Millhouse.
Oh man. So funny.
That's actually.
Well, my pants are dry.
It's probably the one good part of the Batman and Robin movie is when I think it could be Batman Forever. I don't know. They're both equally as terrible. But when like they're on the mountain and I don't know, they land on this mountain thing where the bad guy is, and he's like, "Holy rusted metal, Batman!" And Batman looks over and he's just like, "What?" And he's like, "The metal, it's all rusted and holy." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I don't know, man. See, I kind of like. I don't know. I feel like when I was a kid and those movies came out, I really
they were
dug
bomb.
them. So I haven't watched them recently, and I feel like I don't know if I should because it might ruin it.
It's dead now.
But at the same time, I'm like, might still be good because I like shit. Like, I like shit movies. So remember
this takes it to a whole
She is
new
married
level.
to me after all.
This takes it to a whole new level. But yeah, no, Jenny Bean's a fan of Croctopus versus Aladog.
Anything that has
giant monsters,
Urkel's in all of them.
Oh my god, he's the best.
The Abominable Snowman versus Croctosaurus. Sharktodon.
Yep. Remember Ghost Shark, guys? We watched that one.
Megasaurus,
ground
like a lot of puss.
Ew, no.
Ground sharks and earthquake sharks.
Yeah.
Lava sharks.
I've made them watch a bunch of these horror
Tornado
movies.
Sharks. Lavalantulas.
Yeah, Lavalantulas.
And yet still better than any Dolph Ziggler movie.
Yep.
Oh! He called you out, Ziggler.
I'm sorry, man.
My boy Ripken here has more acting chops than you.
Look, Dolph, I'm not saying that you yourself edited the movie countdown, but it looked like you did.
It
looked like someone
The time's always changed on that. It's like, we got 7 minutes, and the clock's like absolutely like all fucked up.
Oh, but let's not forget, it's like, oh, check it out, we're at like WrestleMania or this giant pay-per-view, and then it like actually like shows you the crowd, and it's like they are at a house show.
Yeah. The best is when they were up in the rafters, like it's at the Jumbotron thing, and they look down, there's no one in the seats at all, but there's still crowds cheering.
I always hate that in movies when they're trying to do like, we have 5 minutes to escape, and it's like, okay, but it's a 25-minute scene. So like, break it down to me.
Still 3 minutes to go.
I used to literally like sit there and like watch my clock. Okay, and I'm like, really? Come on! Don't even give me that nonsense. Like movies are supposed to be believable, so make it. I want to see you try to escape in 5 minutes, and if you can't, something problem.
Saw movies were
every movie
accurate.
should be done real time.
But I mean, like like the
real time.
You imagine how epic that would be?
Oh,
that'd be
God.
cool. If all movies were like one shot.
They've shot a couple movies in real time.
No, I know, but I mean like a full blockbuster, like Avengers done in real time.
Yeah, all done in one shot.
Spider-Man: Homecoming, just following Spider-Man.
There's like someone else like.
I love the part where he takes a nap because he's so exhausted from being Spider-Man.
Nap is amazing.
The most exhilarating hour and a half of the movie.
Spider nap.
Isn't
nothing
the movie
better than a spider nap?
Isn't the movie only 2 hours long? That half-hour fight scene really takes a lot out of him.
Imagine the Raid Redemption, like punch.
That was pretty close, though.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Was pretty
There was
close
a lot
in
of
real
one
time.
takes.
You know, that was definitely the same day in which they were all getting fucked up in that building.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
The movie's amazing.
I think they are making a third one.
Good. They have to. I wish there was a second Judge Dredd.
That would be nice. That would be sweet.
Kind of the same thing.
How do you top that though?
Yeah.
It's like
The slow-mo.
now he's going into a bigger building.
Even more.
The boss is on the
floors.
top floor. It's like 500 floors this time.
The fifth movie is
You're gonna fall really far.
oh man, the fifth or sixth one, like way down the line, it's like finally the bad guys get hip to the jive and they come in on a helicopter. The bad guys are at the bottom and they're like, motherfuckers! They gotta go all the way down.
Take that one step further. They're on the moon. He has to fight up a huge rocket solo, like
a Sharknado
1,000 floors. Get on the rocket ship there. Fight people all the way up the rocket ship until the controls.
While it's taking off,
Yeah.
he's like buckled down to his.
And then he gets to the moon finally, lands the rocket ship completely, and then there's a 2,000 floor place on the moon.
On the moon, right on the edge of it.
Yeah, so it looks like a big, like, shaft and balls, like, looking down on the world.
No. It's like, that walkout bridge on the Grand Canyon? So it's like
like
2,000 feet high, and then it walks out just like over the moon's edge. So you really get a good look at the galaxy. That's where the final fight scene takes place.
I think we just wrote a movie right now.
Well, we just wrote a whole 50 series.
Yeah,
right now. Like Jenny said, this has to wait till like the 50th one.
Exactly, man. You can't go yet.
God,
will be
you can't
judged.
just jump right to it.
Yeah.
This isn't your jurisdiction, Judge.
I am the law.
I am the law everywhere.
So good.
Carl Urban is
He has
70
his
years
bike
old
on.
at this point.
He has his bike too, and it just shows up on the moon.
Oh, man.
He's just jumping around doing flips and shit.
So fucking
That'd be
good.
cool, driving a motorcycle or like a vehicle on the moon,
Yeah.
like a dune buggy or something, like
the
doing.
moon scares me, man.
Moon's intimidating.
To think like that you could
There's a
just
face on it, and he's
fly
laughing
off,
at you all the time.
like that you could just fly away.
Yeah, really.
I'm sorry, that scares the
I've
crap
seen
out of me.
Armageddon.
Because I was like the one person whose fucking moon boot was like too big, and they're like, "You'll be fine," and it falls off, and I'm like, "Oh."
I'm not gonna lie. Now that you
Like,
say
I'm
it,
terrified
Neil
of that.
Armstrong sounded super confident for a guy who was like getting out of a
Whoa,
spaceship.
whoa, whoa!
Yeah,
People,
but not me,
people
man.
were never sent up to the moon. Unsubscribe.
Whatever, man. I don't think they went to
Feet.
the moon either. Don't get me started on that nonsense.
It's
We'll have
one.
to have our friend Toby on the show, and we'll
Oh,
talk
we'll
about the
that
moon.
for like an hour. That'll be
How it's made out of blue cheese and shit.
Yum, yum.
Would have been
No,
brilliant if
Blue
he
Cheese
fucked
ain't
up his
good.
entrance completely. Just like that's one small step for man,
Pulls
one
a goose.
giant son of a.
I'm sorry, I'm just joking.
Giant step for
What?
mankind.
Oh no! Whatever, man. But yeah, no, going to space, like, because they say, like, eventually you'll be able to pay to go in space, right? Like, no. Like, you know what? It'd be the coolest thing in the world to see, but that's kind of terrifying when you really think
You already
about
think
it.
about going on an airplane, and that's scary.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
I know
mean.
some people fly a lot, but like if you don't
Not
fly a lot,
us.
you always have the concern of going on an airplane. Like, hey, am I gonna make it there? Like,
No,
it's
I'm
an honest
terrified
question
of
you ask
heights,
yourself. And but then like you're going on a fucking rocket ship. That's a totally
Yeah.
different kind of fear.
And just think, you get lost out of orbit, and you're like, I'm lost forever in your spaceship. It's
People
just like,
complain about their ears popping on an airplane. What the fuck's a rocket
brain's
ship
gonna,
gonna do
like,
to your body?
explode. Yeah, man.
Like Total
That
Recall.
scares me.
Ripken's ears popped.
That scares me.
His
Like,
head
I really
exploded.
think about it. No.
Like when it pulled a shit, would you just poop yourself? Like going up? 'Cause, like the extreme force and everything.
I don't know, man.
You
I'm
probably
sure
there's like
people
all
Maybe
probably-
this
also nervous.
preparation. Like
I think they
I
have to wear
guarantee
diapers.
you that
I
they
don't
probably
like-
knock you out.
What
for,
does
like
like
news.
and what does like pooping
What, you want
yourself?
cryogenics?
No,
What does
that would just
putting
be
yourself
like,
in
here's some
zero
Valium,
gravity
like,
look
take
like?
A nap, and they just put you on the thing, and it probably just like floats you.
Yeah, no, that'd be like the worst. You're like, no, no.
floating at your
Get
face.
off my hands!
That'd be gross.
You literally have pink eye like swirling
Oh.
to it.
Fucking pink eye. So gross.
I wouldn't have my mouth open. I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't be screaming no.
Why?
Thank God we wear glasses.
Oh, yeah, at least we have a little bit of eye protection. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Space is cool to look at through a telescope and stuff, but
Oh,
I
fuck
don't
yeah.
think I
I'd want to go to
there.
Saturn. I'd want to see what those rings are all about.
Well, just
You want to check out them rings? Get some
So you're
bling?
telling me I cannot like walk on those rings?
No,
No, you can't. They're
No,
gas
it's just
rings.
like
No,
gas
moon
and
rock.
like meteor pieces, like you know. I don't. Well, I mean, it's.
I'd
zero
maybe
gravity,
still like
maybe
to
you
see
could.
what they look
Haven't
like
you watched
up
Magic
close.
School Bus,
So
man?
cool,
Come
man.
on.
Gosh, of course, but ages ago. That
Yeah, like I don't know. I just like it all be like I said, it'd be so cool, but terrifying. I don't like heights. Like I freak out on that bridge all the time.
Yeah, Jen,
Yeah,
like
suck.
any big bridge she goes across, she absolutely loses her
I
shit.
think it's like a past life thing, man. I tell you, because I can't explain it. Like I'm scared of heights, but like
I'm scared of heights too.
But I don't know. It's not
Legs
even
get
like
all
the
weak.
height thing that scares me. It's like something takes
She
over
thinks the
my
bridge
body.
is gonna fall into
Yeah,
the
like
water.
something
There's
takes.
so
I
many
can't even
cars
control
on
it.
and
I'm
shit.
shaking and I'm like gripping the wheel, freaking knuckles tight, and I'm like, oh my god. And then once I'm off it, I'm fine. But every time I go on one of those bridges, I like freak out. Can't help it. It's weird. I'm like maybe in a past life, it's like Final Destination. Maybe one day that's how I'm gonna die, and I know it.
I'd love to see a Jenny B skydive video.
Oh my god!
man.
I'd have to
It'd
be
be
like
like-
all. Oh,
It'd
I'd
be
have to
5 seconds.
oh my
Like, this
It'd
is
be like,
fast
I was
right
gonna say,
now.
it'd be like those hilarious rides, like the ride videos where the people
They
pass
shoot up
out
in a
right away.
slingshot.
Yeah, and I just go.
So Jenny Bean's whole video would just be.
Her arms are flailing. Her legs are just going.
The other guy's having a great time. Like, you enjoying yourself?
He's like slapping her in the face on the way
Wake
down.
up! I open my eyes.
She wakes up, screams past right back
Yeah.
there.
It would or I'd throw up. Either one. One of the two.
Oh god.
Me and Ripken would be having a great
Poor
time.
people
We'd be
down
filming
below.
her fucking
Not
passing
even
out.
me because it's spraying my own face. I'd barf and it'd just go behind
Oh,
me.
he would eat it. The guy behind you would distract you.
You guys.
No, you're not
I'm
strapping to
drunk
us.
first.
No, it's
No, we'd be down
We're gonna
before you, so we're
fly.
gonna go backwards.
It'd be all intense.
We're gonna wear the suits
I
like
would
in
never. Like,
Point
you couldn't
Break.
pay me
The
to.
raccoon suits, the
Oh,
squirrel
that's
suits.
bad. Squirrel suits? Yeah, some people are so intense.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I
No
don't know,
way.
yeah.
I have no. My mom is like the biggest wimp ever and jumped out of a plane when she was a kid.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like,
you
"Oh,
gotta
can't
do it."
Can't do it, man. Too
If
old
we
for
ever
that.
hit 50,000 subscribers, which will never happen,
Thank God.
Jenny's jumping out of a plane, calling it
I'll do
out.
it too. I'll do it.
We'll
I want
do
to do it. Why does Jenny Bean have to get all
No,
the
we're
fun?
all-
No, because I don't want to, though. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
no, so that might encourage people to subscribe, you know? And we'll all jump out of a plane.
We will
Fuck it.
all jump out of a plane. One of us won't have a parachute.
Which one? Who knows?
Who's it gonna be?
Tune in. Next bad time, next bad channel.
Oh,
Same
nice.
bad time, same bad channel.
Nice.
Whatever, you know what I mean, folks.
Nice.
Well, speaking of the C&D, I want to touch on another story, too, because there was another celebrity there that day that I got to see as a young one. And it was the man in black himself, Johnny Cash. Him and his wife were there. June were on, they got married, I believe, in Toronto, and they're on their, like, when they got married anniversary, that's the word. And then
Yes,
they did a big show together there at the C&E for free for all the crowd, and I remember, like, that shit. Even though I was younger, I remember the train going, but they had, like, a big projector behind him. I was just singing, and he was singing his songs, and goddamn amazing. Happy to be a part of that. Met him and Adam West in a day. That's pretty epic.
But you must admit, apparently, when you were a child, you were not so happy about it.
No, I hated it.
Now you're like,
I
that was
appreciate
cool,
the
but-
shit out of it now, but, like,
Yeah.
I hated it. I was like a
Well,
little
because you
dick.
were like 4 or something. Like, we have a kid who's young.
She's
What
boring.
4-year-old's going to stand there? No, they just whine because they just want to run around, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kids don't want to stand still from the age of, like, when
Since
they can
walk.
stand until they're, like, 6. No, wait. Mine's 6. He can't stand still. So.
When
Way
you,
to go.
7, 8, 9,
when you
sorry,
said
I got things.
Man in Black, I was like, Tommy Lee
Here
Jones?
comes
Yeah, like,
Man
I was like, yo, you
I
met
have
Will
to
That
love
wasn't
that
even a
movie.
thing yet, man.
Fuck, that'd be sweet though. Be awesome.
Here comes the man in black. Remember that.
So
It's a great
great.
song. Will Smith needs to drop a new album.
We're listening to that after we're done this
But
episode,
he's
folks.
so weird now. Like,
Yeah, just kids are weird.
yeah,
he's
his
pretty
kids
weird
are
too.
super.
No, the one got
weird.
kicked out of a hotel in Toronto recently.
Yeah, the Delta. Wait,
Jaden.
4 points.
Oh, jeez.
Sheridan, yeah. He said they put cheese in his pancakes or something, and they're like, "Why don't you just leave?"
Yeah, he was like, "You
caused
tried to kill me because you put cheese in my
yeah, it caused,
pancakes."
like a big feud.
But who
with
the
them.
Who the fuck puts cheese
Yeah,
in pancakes?
exactly.
As a Canadian would
Not
tell
even
you,
a
we don't
punishment.
put freaking cheese in pancakes.
That's
That
not
would
a
be
thing
gross.
here. I don't know what
No.
you guys were up to down there. But
Maple syrup and cheese ain't a good combination.
That's
so,
fucking terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. I don't know.
He's like,
You know what it
oh,
was? He probably stupid. It was probably
He's
like
on
a
to
potato
us.
Pancake. Like
Yeah,
a
it could have been a
breakfast potato
laka.
pancake. Is that what they're called?
I think so. I probably just offended people.
I never heard that before.
hash brown with cheese.
like, no, but like you know what I mean? The potato pancakes. Like, have you ever seen? It's pretty much like a hash brown with cheese, but it's like
Yeah.
all potato shaved. Like,
Yeah, the julienne.
yeah,
Cut
I don't know
julienne.
what the heck they're called. But
The
they're so
shit that rips
good.
your fingers apart.
I'm a-
Hey, man, I made potatoes.
I
Look
like
at my
using a
nubs.
shredder. God.
I'm a regular connoisseur in the kitchen, so, you know,
Okay,
I know all about defrosting things and preheating an oven, so.
You know more than me. I can boil water on a good day. I don't cook, man. I hate cooking, honestly. Ugh.
No, cooking's awesome.
No, cooking
Gotta be able to
sucks.
cook.
I'm so impatient. Like,
Cooking is a soul-searching experience. You go around, you find some shit, you put it together, and you create something. You're like a food scientist.
No, I'm a food, like a
We already talked about food.
I know, sorry.
We're derailing back 2 episodes.
Okay,
ago.
No!
It's the fish ending. Bloom, bloom, bloom.
Toys and collectibles.
Flashbacks!
My brain!
Oh
What
my god.
happened?
Who is the best Batman?
Oh,
Adam
fuck.
West!
Well, I know you'd say that, but...
No, Derek.
How can we not say that, especially after what just happened? It'd be dicks if we said...
No, not really.
Not really.
I mean, you can still think he's good, but to
Adam
me,
West
he's my
is the
favorite.
best
Again,
in his
like I
own
said,
right. He's a much different type of Batman
Yeah.
than the
when
rest.
I like the rest of them too. But
We
just
can
when I
all
think of
agree
Batman,
that George Clooney is the worst.
Yeah. Are we talking animated or...
Pick whatever you want, man.
Well, I gotta go 90s animated
Yeah,
Batman. Like
see,
we
that's
mentioned
like
earlier.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy.
Kevin
That's
Conroy.
Oh, we saw him do, he did this thing at a Fan Expo last year, convention up here in Toronto. Sorry. But it was Twisted Tunes. He did up there and did a whole bunch of voices while reading the script for Back to the Future with a whole bunch of other celebrities that do a whole bunch of voices. And let me tell you, that guy is hilarious.
It was so great.
That's surprising. Spent his whole life playing Batman. I think it wouldn't be that funny.
I'm pretty sure he was there. I could be wrong.
I think you are wrong, maybe.
He just edited this whole thing out.
I know you know. I remember Nolan North. Nolan North was one of them,
voice.
and he was the animated voice for Deadpool.
Yeah, that was him.
And Drake from.
I am totally wrong.
Hey,
What else is
speaking
new?
of that thing though, remember how they had the people from Animaniacs there?
Yeah.
Did you hear that they're going to redo Animaniacs?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know how I feel about that, man.
Well, I'd like to know if it's just is gonna be like the exact same cartoon.
Yeah,
or
same
like
animation or the new style
That's what
animation.
I mean.
CGI
That's what'll do it
is
for me.
shit up.
If it's gonna be.
It's got to be the same.
Yeah.
It's got to be the same. It's the only way I'll be interested. And yeah, no, that'd be great though. Animaniacs, the brain, the whole gang.
Oh, yeah,
It would
slapping
be
the
good. If they do
squirrel.
it right,
Yeah.
it'll
The
be
good
awesome.
feathers.
Yeah. But I love the good feathers. Saying I'm fat? No, I was saying you look nice, as a matter of fact. That's it! Pesto, come on!
So
I'm going to start
good.
showing her son that stuff
Yeah,
right now.
it's
'Cause
so good.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So back to our favorite Batmans.
I like, obviously I like Christian Bale. And I do like what Ben Affleck is doing now. But that's okay. I really do like the new animated Batman that they have going, and that's Jason O'Mara, who has currently done it throughout like the
new
Flashpoint
movies?
Paradox and all
Yeah,
those
he's
ones,
extremely good. The voice matches Batman.
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yes.
Very spot on.
Yes, very well. So, but yeah, Christian Bale, I think in live action is the best Batman. However, Michael Keaton is the best Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Given that,
So,
yeah. He's a very good Bruce Wayne.
yeah. So that's
Just
usually
take a
the
little bit
answer
of
I
both
always
of them.
give if anyone asks my favorite Batman. It's Christian Bale, but Michael Keaton is the best Bruce Wayne. So
Gotta stick by my guns.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy.
He was amazing indeed, and he got to team with Mark Hamill.
I know.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So, and they both came back. To
Living
the Kelly
legend.
joke. So
Yeah.
that wasn't Jason O'Mara.
That got
was,
that got mixed reactions.
or was it Jason O'Mara? I'm not sure because Kevin Conroy
Well, that's the
might have
second
played.
fuck up or first fuck up.
No, it's okay.
Kevin Conroy might have played his father for like the
Yeah,
flashback
something.
scenes.
I don't
I
know
don't
he was
remember,
part
but
of it.
I know Hamill came back.
I didn't watch that.
Even though he said he would never voice the Joker again
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
too much on his vocal cords, but he came back.
Oh, he's getting up there in age, right? Not just
Yeah.
shit just rips your throat
Definitely
apart.
getting up there. And then
Oh well,
poor
he's
guy.
still coming back. He's the Last Jedi,
Yeah, I know.
or
He
is
is.
he?
Dun,
Or
dun,
is
dun.
Dun.
Dun,
Obviously, he's
dun,
not. I'm pretty
dun,
sure if
dun,
anyone has
dun.
seen the latest Star Wars movie, obviously there is at least one more person out there who has the Force. No spoilers.
No spoilers here,
pretty
folks.
obvious.
If you think about it, you'll figure it out pretty fast.
They're like, oh,
We'll
it's the
see.
pilot. No, it's not the pilot.
Yo, speaking of Star Wars, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Ooh, good question.
Oh shit!
Oh my, that's a great question. None of the
Phantom Menace.
None of the new. None of like.
Get out of my house!
Peace.
My favorite part of that movie is when he wins the pod race and his two best friends are right there, and the one goes up for a high five, and the other one just completely fucking ignores it. And I was like, why would you leave that in the movie? You just embarrassed the shit out of that kid. If I ever met that kid in real life, I would never live that down. I'd be like, yo, you're the kid in Phantom Menace who was totally left hanging from a high five.
Oh, so funny.
Go check it out. He wins the pod race, and then his little buddies there like, yeah, and the other green kid's like, I don't see you. I don't see you. We're not friends.
So good.
Favorite Star Wars though. Back in the day, I would have said Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But I've now with Force Awakens being out and even Rogue One was an excellent movie. That's a tough question. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll stick with Return of the Jedi for argument's sake. But deep down, I don't know. Deep down, I think I'd want to pick one of those newer ones. Rogue One was a really great story. I loved how it tied right into the first one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. Not gonna lie.
Sorry, I shouldn't spoil that.
No, it's okay.
Then,
I mean, it's been out long enough. If I haven't seen it, it's my own problem.
Yeah,
I know what happens. I don't have time to watch movies usually. So.
Yeah, and it's something too in the Star Wars universe where you're like. You didn't have to make a movie about that, but you did. You made it very well.
There's gonna be a lot of side story movies coming out, and I'm looking forward to those.
Sure,
they got Han Solo coming out and Boba Fett even.
Can't wait for Charles Gambino to be
Lando.
That's pretty cool.
That is excellent. Yeah, that's great casting.
Danny Glover.
And then speaking of him again,
Donald Glover.
And then not related, no relation between Donald and Danny. A lot of people get that confused.
The D's.
Yes.
The D Glovers.
Speaking of Donald Glover,
these Glovers.
just to sidetrack again, Donald Glover has been named as the showrunner or producer. I'm not sure his exact title for a Deadpool animated show.
Yeah, I heard that too, actually. That's pretty cool.
And a lot of people are really excited about that. And I think I am too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I know Donald Glover is very funny, but I just never would have thought of Donald Glover and Deadpool in the same...
Well, he loves all comic books, right?
It certainly seems... Well, he voiced Spider-Man for a while. Spider-Man was Miles Morales and not Peter Parker.
Yes, he definitely did.
So, yes, definitely a comic book fan. So that should be interesting, a Deadpool animated series.
Yeah, I think it could be cool as long as, it's like...
We're on board with that on the DeRailers.
Everything like that, yep.
Yeah, as long as I think it remains R-rated and,
That's what I mean. As long as it's adult, not for children, it'll be fine. If it's for kids,
There was already a lot of angry adults when the movie came out who couldn't take their young children to see this.
But at the same time, if you know the character, you know it's not for kids. Sorry.
Not at all.
If you read a lot of Deadpool comics like I have, you know it's definitely not child-friendly material. I don't leave it out in the open like, here, son, why don't you check this out?
And then it inspired, obviously, the rest of the Marvel Universe to take the same route because Logan came out shortly after, and that guy drops F-bombs like crazy, and
cuts people up.
Yeah. I like to tell people my review of the movie is, if you've ever watched any of those X-Men movies or a Wolverine movie and thought to yourself, man, I'm really disappointed that this guy hasn't stabbed a single person in the face with those claws.
Yeah.
You don't leave Logan disappointed. They make up for all 12 other movies that he's been in.
But isn't it his last movie?
So
that's good.
Supposedly his last hurrah.
Unless Ryan Reynolds can somehow charmingly convince him to make...
He can. He's Canadian.
Yeah, it's true.
We are charming folks.
And I know they are pretty close. Good friends. So I think if anyone could do it, Ryan Reynolds could...
but I think he would just maybe do an appearance or something.
Just to say
show up, say a couple jokes.
Blah, 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 blah. Later.
And fuck off.
Bring up the Wolverine Origins movie and how terrible it was at the end.
Yeah.
Didn't I cut your head off at the end? Oh no, that wasn't me. That was how he just laughs. He's like, no, that wasn't me.
Did you just shoot lasers out of your eyes?
Again, not me. Totally not me.
How do you do the work with the mouth without a mouth?
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Stupid.
So weird.
And
I didn't even understand that.
What was the point? I just didn't get what was the point of cast. I guess you want to cast Ryan Reynolds to at least showcase the part where he does have a mouth. But then you took the mouth away and you recast him completely, and you just put in some guy who fights and sews his mouth shut. And it was Scott Adkins, by the way. He was a great fighter, and I love watching Scott Adkins in movies. What else has he been in? He was in The Expendables 2.
Okay.
He was the right-hand man to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
He and Jason Statham had the big fight scene there where he like kicked him into the plane propeller.
Yeah, it was a big fight scene.
And then he's also big in the Undefeated trilogy. If you is it Undefeated? Undisputed. Sorry, I just made myself sound so stupid. The Undisputed trilogy.
You're the movie guy, man.
I know. At least I caught myself right away.
This guy can hear like the first opening like 2 seconds of a movie.
It's my superpower.
And they'd be like, yo, this is blah, blah, blah. Like, this is Home Alone 2.
Sometimes, even if I've never seen the movie, I've been able to pull off that trick.
Like, even, like, halfway through the movie, like, if something's on the TV when, like, he shows up, we're just, like, fucking around, and we go back after, and be like, oh, this is starring blah, 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 blah.
And then bios ensue. It's my useless superpower.
I'm the opposite. I don't remember anything.
Name the movie, man.
I'm GoobZ. I know nothing.
You're pretty good.
You're the music guy, bro.
I'm the music man.
You're the music guy for sure.
If we were on Jeopardy, all three of us, we could probably do decent.
Totally.
Between me and my wife and husband, we know everything.
Yeah. We're a threesome of pain.
Threesome of knowledge.
That's right.
Knowledge of pain.
Knowledge and pain.
Knowledge is pain.
We're so knowledgeable it hurts you.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you.
It hurts me.
Oh man, that'd be good.
I couldn't name a single U.S. capital.
Oh god, geography. That's our weak point.
Yeah,
Geography.
Dakota?
No geography. Oh god, man.
Everything is like
North or south?
Texas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We love Texas.
Texas. Boom, 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 boom.
I'd love to see
find
Hawaii.
out they're right beside each other. Amazing.
Stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
And quickly shout outs to Secret Transpod, the TX Files, Best Darn Diddly, and the Random Ramblings with Rob show.
They all live in Texas, and that place is fucking huge.
Any other podcasts in Texas, shout out to them too. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's plenty, but those just happen to be
there's probably more podcasts in Texas than there are anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, according to our prediction podcast pool, definitely there is.
Yeah.
Definitely there is.
Lots of Texans.
Yeah. A popular place to be. We'll have to visit Texas one
Their
time.
population is huge.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to take a plane ride down to Texas.
I do not ride horses. I've had the worst experiences riding horses before. I went to a summer camp one time.
Band camp?
God, it might as well have been, to be honest. You know what made it so much worse is I went with my good friend at the time. It was his mom who signed us up, so like I stayed at his house for like the month.
Yeah.
Just so we could do this summer camp. And like what made it worse is when we got to the camp, we were part of like, I don't know, the adventure camp.
Yeah.
Then we found out there was a sports camp.
Oh,
Exact same camp. Exact same fucking camp. Like, literally right there. Like,
right
it's just a
beside
different
it,
part of it. Why were we signed up for this stupid... Why am I touching leaves and learning what poison ivy is when I could be kicking a soccer ball around
playing
like
basketball.
any normal kid would want to do?
Educational, Timmy.
So, naturally, eventually, we went horseback riding.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I was like the last person to get a horse.
You got the
dick. Buddy, like, they might as well have given me a fucking mule and, like, just really slap me in the face. Like, or, here's a fucking bull. His name is Terrence. He's angry as fuck. Go have fun. Like, no, man. They gave me the dickish horse in the world. Fucking wouldn't even let me hop up on it. And then finally I did. And then, like, he was having nothing to do with this horseback ride. He was having nothing to do with it. Like, we were supposed to be going in a nice, steady line of everyone just going. Nah, my horse is cutting the whole line.
Eating fucking
slop.
grass.
Yeah, just stopping. At one point, it got so bad that I was so far behind and holding up everyone else that it scared the shit out of me. No wonder the horse fucking booked it. At one point, the trainer, like the lead person, had to like hide in the bushes,
scare him,
just to pop out and be like, "Yeah!" And that's just so the horse would like move, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's terrible.
Yeah, like,
why would he do that?
Right? Like, why would you do that?
A horse can kill you.
That's what I mean.
And then,
man. Like,
or like make you paralyzed.
Yeah, lots of bad things can happen.
On the lighter side of the trip, after I had finally caught up, again, my horse starts slowing down. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're looking around for the counselor hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, but no. Funny enough, the guy behind me, riding the horse behind me, he's like, dude, your horse is taking the biggest shit right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, at least there's at least there's method to this madness.
Like,
I was like, yo, please don't come out and scare him right now.
The propeller with his tail.
They always
like just fucking flinging it everywhere like a
man. I always thought it was funny with parades how they have them, and then when they don't put the poop bag looks weird, but then when they don't put it on, it's just like you see a bunch of poo flying.
Well, then you get the people walking behind with the scoop
clowns.
Yeah, they're normally clowns.
You gotta make it entertaining. No one wants to see a miserable fucking guy cleaning up all shit.
Yeah, going back to Cuba quickly from the first episode.
We rode horses in Cuba.
We're back on this rail. Oh god, Cuban horses.
Dude, and like,
it was a sad experience.
I wasn't as big as I was now. I was like 180 pounds.
Yeah,
but I was on this horse and like I was waiting for it to break in half. Because it was just so dilapidated. And like, we're walking, like, we're not walking, I'm riding this guy. And we're naming them like cerveza and like all stupid shit.
Of course.
All like Mexican, like the Cuban.
Move beer!
Spanish
Move
names.
Beer!
And we're like going through this old village and there's roosters, fucking, there's cocks running around everywhere.
Like, I love seeing that part of it.
Oh no, it was an amazing experience, but like I was waiting for my horses to fall over and jump on my back, so I start carrying him around the resort at the end.
Yeah, horses.
I've got a good story that we could probably end this on. Again, in regards to Cuba, and I'm pretty sure I wanted to tell it that last time we were talking about it.
Oh, you got derailed.
We got derailed. Look at that. Now we're back on the Cuba track. I get to tell my story. So I've been to Cuba once myself. I got to go basically on a whim. My buddy booked the trip for himself and then couldn't go.
Yeah.
So he sold it to me, and I was like, awesome. I got to go to Cuba. So I went to Cuba for a week, and this is the worst thing, man. Like, I am dumb. Like, I don't know how many times I was told beforehand just to stay on the resort and, like, not be stupid or talk to anyone. Or,
no.
I hear you.
Stupid old Ripken. Had to get adventurous. One day I was just like, fuck it, started walking down the beach. Long-ass beach. Endless beach. I ended up in, like, different resorts at this point. Yeah, that's like
where we were, too. You could walk.
So all of a sudden, this guy stops me, Cuban guy. He's like, oh, man. He's like, hey, you visit Cuba, I'll say all this stuff. He's like, have you bought Cuban cigars yet? And I was like, no, not yet, but I plan to. He's like, my father works at the tobacco plant. He rolls the cigars. And I'm like, oh, get out of here, man. That's cool. That's great. He's like, I can bring you cigars, for cheaper price. And I was like, they are pretty expensive in there. I'm not gonna lie, like they're really expensive. I was like, I'd love to. He's like, no, I give you cheap cigars. I was like, cool, man. I was like, yeah, no, I'll take some cheap. He's like, come with me. My place just down the beach. Yeah, you better believe stupid old me by myself went walking down the beach in a totally different country with a stranger.
I'm like that too, though. I would do it too.
You trust in people,
I think everybody's good.
We are Canadians.
That's
we
the
hope
problem
everyone's
with Canadians is we're very naive.
Honestly, so like
naive.
There literally is no bad side to this. I got my cigars. It was like, but literally, like, within 10 minutes of walking down the beach, there was a point where I was like, I am going to get raped and die. Like, I am about to get murdered. I am stupid for even taking this trek. Like, I don't even know where I am and how far from my actual resort I am.
Yeah.
But, nope.
Crazy.
I arrive at this small shack, Cuban shack, just literally outside all these resorts. There's pigs running around. There's a dog running around. He's like, just give me 1 second. I go inside. I talk to my phone. He comes out with a box of cigars. He's like, he's like, here, $20. I fucking give him 20. It was like 110 in the gift shop. I was like, this is a bargain, right? He's giving it to me right from the source. Apparently, it had the certificate and everything. So
sealed.
And
it's sealed.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, and then of course after he's like, I really like your shirt.
Here you go.
It's yours. I was like, I'm hot, man. I got a wicked walk back right now. He's like, do you know the way? And now he's all nice to me. He's like, this guy who I thought was about to murder me is all ready to like walk me back. I was like. He's like, I can show you the way, but he's like, I must stay. I cannot go with you. And I was like, I'll make it back, man.
I'll figure it out.
Follow the beach, right? Yeah, he's like, exactly. He's like, thank you so much for the shirt. So grateful. And I was like, buddy.
What shirt was it?
Oh, it was nothing, man. It was just a green Vans shirt.
I just love, like, anything clothes.
Yeah, no.
Like, which is, like,
I wore like a fresh hat down there and wish I never did.
No, I was told advance, and I
we're
brought
walking around. Give me your hat, give me your hat, give me your hat.
No! Not my baby.
No, I brought a bunch of stuff, like people said too, just to give away. My mom bought me flip-flops, and I was like, my mom knows me. I'm like, I don't go barefoot for nothing.
Yeah, what are you
doing? Like, if I can, I'll go in that pool with my socks on.
That's true.
I just hate feet in general, especially my own, So immediately got down there with the flip-flops. The first thing I did was like, saw a guy. I was like, here you go, man. You got no shoes on here. Have some flip-flops. And then I focused on giving most of the other stuff to the gardeners because there was a couple there that I met and took me out to dinner and everything at the restaurant. And they were like, He's like, everyone gives stuff to the maids and whatnot.
Yeah.
And no one seems to acknowledge the gardeners. And I was like, you know, that's a great idea. So I found the first gardener I saw, and I was like, you have a family? He's like, yes, I have a family. And I was like, then you come with me.
Come here, sir.
And I just get everything. Baseball cards, toothbrush, and toothpaste. And some
Yeah, we
clothes and
brought a whole
stuff.
bunch of candy down to get the kids who were walking around the town.
Oh
and
yeah, they're so good.
we gave, I guess, the prostitutes, like, tampons and shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough, hey?
Lady products.
Keep it safe, yeah.
And they were very, very happy. We gave them a whole bag of, like, condoms and, like, tampons, and they were very,
Yeah.
very happy with
Yeah,
us.
yeah, no,
They offered us services for that. And they were like, nope. I was like,
No, thank you.
I'll meet
her
you guys
brother
back
was
at the
down
resort.
there with us, like, how about you three will go, we'll have a good night. Like, no, that's just weird.
I'm terrified yet again
That's funny.
of everything.
Good old Cuba. Yeah, it's a great time. It's a great experience,
Yeah,
and
but I
I'm
don't
glad I
think
got
I'd
to
go
come
back.
back alive with myself.
You can follow us on social media. I'm GoobZ at GoobZWN.
I am Ripken at RipkenWN.
And she's Jenny Bean, not little Jenny. She's little Jenny. I just poked her in the eye.
Ow.
But she's Jenny Bean on Instagram at Little Sock Puppets. Lil L-I-L Sock
It's all
Puppets.
put up at
It's
the
all put up at
Whatever.
the end.
and it's all
Look
in the
it up.
description on iTunes.
Oh.
And so-
Please leave a comment, subscribe. We'd love that shit. So watch us on YouTube. This video will be up there about the same time as this one comes out. So check us out in both places.
Yay!
Yay!
Till next time.
Enjoy, folks. Your ride has now come to the end, folks. It's been maybe about 45 minutes to our destination of Randomness. We started off with the memory of Adam West, and now we are done our ride. Have a safe night, folks, and get home safely.